Greetings, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. I'm Tom Poland, beaming out to you from the Sunshine Coast here in Australia, joined today by David Fagan. David, a very warm g'day from down under. Whereabouts are you hanging out?
I'm in Arizona, United States.
Arizona. I bet you got sunshine right now.
It was actually raining today, but we do have sun now.
OMG, it was raining in Arizona. All right.
It was a rare day. It was a rare day. It made
amazing
news.
Weather there. Okay, for folks, David is a pretty amazing guy. He's the former CEO of Guerrilla Marketing. And I don't know if you've heard of that book, Guerrilla Marketing, but if you haven't, you should get it. He sold 23 million copies. It was in 62 different languages. He's also the former owner of LCO Communications, which was a PR firm, represented 58 Academy Award winners, 34 Granny winners, 43 New York best time sellers. So David knows a thing or two about marketing and about client attraction, which is really great because our title today, David, is How to Attract and Enroll the Clients That You Love to Serve. Big difference between working with people that you think are dipsticks and people that you'd have for a Sunday barbecue. So let's get into it, David. Our 7 minutes starts now, sir. Question number one, who is your ideal client?
People in the advice business, people that make money off the advice they give, speakers, authors, coaches, trainers, but also real estate agents and attorneys and plastic surgeons and dentists. And, all of these people are paid experts in the advice business. And that's our ideal person.
Perfect. Similar wheelhouse to our listeners, which is great. So listen up, folks. This is going to be some gold in here. Yeah. David, what's the problem you solved? That's question 2, 6.5 minutes left.
There's a lot of people out there that are really the world's best kept secret. And so the challenge is for them to become more influential, to become more credible, and to get more exposure. And that's an ICE acronym that we use that's really been changing people's lives and making them a lot of money.
Perfect. Thank you. Question 3, I'm sure a lot of people relate to, world's best kept secret. They've got a 10 out of 10 service, but they feel like they've got 2 out of 10 marketing. 6 minutes left. What would you say are the typical symptoms that people listening to this are going to be experiencing in their business? That kind of gives them a head up. They need to find out more about what you do.
Sure. Yeah, these are the people that are realizing that they're not standing out. They're not attention getting. They're not creating what we call want. When they talk, people don't want. If you're going to attract and enroll, you need to create that want. And so, they find themselves with not a lot of opportunities to shine, not a lot of opportunities to talk to the right people. And when they do talk to people, it's usually the wrong people, and they're negotiating, and, they're people who maybe can't afford what they're really worth. And so it all kind of goes downhill from there.
Right. So question 4, people that you've mentioned, the coaches, the consultants, the realtors, and so on, they're growth orientated and they want to grow and they want client demand, but they're probably going to try some stuff that doesn't work before they find your solution. So what would you say are some of those common mistakes that people are making before they find your solution? 4.5 minutes left.
Well, they'll spend a lot of money on advertising, maybe Facebook ads, maybe SEO, without really having their business model created, without really having proof of concept. And, the other thing that they'll do too is they'll start to brag about themselves, knowing that they need to stand out. And that's just not the key thing to do. I mean, we'll get into that more later on, but the bragging and talking about themselves a lot, if they do it wrong, it's just going to really turn a lot of people off.
And when you say proof of concept or business model hasn't yet been proven and they've started to do a lot of marketing, can you give us an example of what you mean by proof of concept?
I have a very specific definition. It's 3 things. 1, you have a product or service to sell. 2, you're selling that product or service at a profit. And 3, people are so happy with that product or service that you're getting referrals and testimonials. If you have all three of those, you got a working business model.
Proof of concept and a business model. Thank you for that.
Yep.
So question 5, 3.5 minutes left. What's one valuable free action that someone listening to this feels like they're the world's best kept secret? What's one thing they can do that'll take them a step in the right direction? A top tip, if you like.
Every week, every Wednesday, we do what we call a top talent JV mastermind. And for the first 30 to 60 minutes, I help people learn how to talk about themselves. How do you talk about yourself? What's your elevator pitch? How do you quantify what you do? And so if you go to toptalentjv.com, you could come to one of these weekly Wednesday workshops. They go for about 4 or 5 hours, and you can introduce yourself and talk about yourself and be put in breakout groups.
And they're going to learn how to articulate their marketing message in such a way that people are going to get it, right?
Yeah, we have scripts that we use. We have different formulas that we use, and you get to not just learn those things, but practice those things talking to other people. And we do it every week.
So that, folks, the URL there, and this was the answer to question number 6, but because David's a man ahead of his time, we've already answered it.
Sorry.
www.toptalentjv.com. Go to one of those meetings and learn how to craft a marketing message. It's going to get cut through. It's going to motivate your ideal clients to want to know more. The other place you should go, because we've got a little bit of time left, is davidtfagan.com, Fagan, T for Thomas, Terry, terrific. David T. Fagan, because at the bottom there's an opt-in there for a fabulous little book, which is all about the words that you can put into emails, subject lines, into conversations. It's word genius. Thank you. There it is, David T. Fagan. You can get a copy of that as well. So there's 2 resources for you: toptalent.jv.com and davidtfagan.com. David,
and both of those places you can download this book for free. Both of those places.
Terrific. So go to toptalentjv.com, and we are not an affiliate, not associated in any profit way directly with David. We're just doing this because we think he's got great stuff. Go get it.
Sure.
Question number 7, sir. 90 seconds left. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
Probably what's the big difference maker behind us and everybody else that kind of acts like us? And the answer to that really is, we're really in the talent management business. We manage talent. We represent talent, we manage talent, and we do that in 3 ways: publishing, publicity, and show production. So if you're in the advice business, you're a speaker, author, expert, you want more influence, credibility, or exposure, you might start looking at yourself as, hey, look, I'm the talent. I'm a starter. I need a finisher. I need someone that's going to finish what I'm starting. I need someone that's going to publicize me and promote me and publish me and market me. And, that's really what we do. And it's actually a unique language or a unique explanation that you're not gonna hear very much. And what we want to do is we want to get people chasing you instead of you chasing them. And so there's this conversation shift, and we help create your message and your brand and the things that you're putting out so that people are going to be coming after you. We want you to be the pursuee, not the pursuer.
Thanks, David. Terrific. Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.